folks, Jonathan here. I'm back following day after we tried to get this thing to move and had no luck, no success. Not sure what the problem is. Honestly, don't have a clue, but we're going to start seeing if we can figure it out. Fall in a hole there. All right, so from what I can understand, I think the first thing we're going to do is there is a plate on the front of this cover that I think I can get into the gears, or the shifter mechanism inspection hole up there. Hopefully it'll come off. Let me kill some of these vines here and see if we can make our way over to it. Looks like a 1/2 inch 9/16 on the cover, and we'll see if we can get it off, see what it looks like. Okay, so I'm using this cut-off wheel to cut trees. Smokes a little bit, but it does it. But I cut this one, and it's got a perfect, what looks like 1/2 inch hole through it. I guess that's something you can make a whistle out of. Let me cut it down farther and see what it see if it still has the hole down that way. Yep. What are we doing? That's weird. Must have had, it's rotting, so it must have had some soft material inside and then it just rotted it out. So make a good straw if you're really thirsty. All right. Okay folks, here is the front side off. There's our 3 levers, and I think that's all 3 of the levers on our shifter. I think that this one and this one both are engaged. I guess, I don't know. I don't know which is which and what's what. I'm going to try to reach around there and see. This is where I need 2 people because it's really rough to do, but I'm going to do a little exercise here. I'm going to pull them and say which one is which when I do it. That way I'll know for myself. So instead of everybody thinking I'm crazy, they'll understand why I'm doing it. All right. Which I might be able to see in there. Oh. All right. This is going to be, okay. That is the one right there that don't seem like it wants to stay where it goes. It's just falling back. Okay. And then we have this one, which will not move, will not come out of gear for some reason. They're all loose in there, and then we got, well, this is full left and right, but it's not moving anything. It don't make any sense. Okay, so far I can't tell anything. I may grab a light and shine in here and try to get some video so that way I can at least see what's going on, and it might give me an idea. So now we've got one winch that's working, which is this one, and I got a feeling that, can't tell, I got a feeling the reason this one's not working is because, yeah, it ain't turning on that brake pad. So that's our issue there. So I'm going to take a hammer and just tap in between. It needs a new line anyway, but we're just going to try to get it freed up, just see if we can get that one to work. This bearing, it's got some wear in it, but it does have grease in it. So let's do that. Let's fire it up and see if we can get this to the front drum to work on the winch. That'll leave the hoist winch, which raises and lowers the boom. This is the drag winch. This is the regular cable winch. This would be the reverser if it had a shovel on it. So we don't need it. So let me see if I can get that brake freed up, get that one to work real quick, and then we'll fire it up. And I don't think we're going to be able to get anything on that other yet, but we will figure it out. I mean, one way or the other, this thing it's either just stuck from sitting or it's jammed in 2 gears. It's just like a 3-speed that's stuck in reverse and second at the same time, or reverse and third. It's what it's acting like. But I mean, I didn't see any chain movement, you know, or feel any chain movement. I don't think the tracks tried to move at all, but I could be wrong. So we'll play a little bit and see what happens here. All right. Still don't want to turn. I'm not quite sure why, but she don't want to turn. Locked up. I'm not through yet. We took off this cover and checked, and everything looked good from there. I may take this entire top off so I can really see what's going on, but that's on that gearbox. This gearbox over here, on this side, I guess it's under, it's sort of like 2 boxes from what I can understand on the, I don't know. Yeah, I guess there's one side and the other side. Operator side and other side. So, looks like most of the dealing is going to be in that one, so we may come back over and pull this entire cover off so we can really get in there and see what's going on. I think that's going to be our best bet. All's in the way here. Won't make it a pain, but we'll get it. We got to cut off wheel. We'll cut stuff we have to, but we're going to figure this out because I really think it's, I'm hoping that it's a simple problem. It would be nice if I could get this clutch freed up so it would work, and that way we could be pulling both ways. It's trying to. It really is. It's just not. It's not going in enough. It's gotten better. Looks like this one's stuck. The others are moving. Maybe I need to pry on it a little bit. Let me see what I can do. All right, cut that one free up. That's the drag. So we got 2 winches working. Whew. Wore out. Still having trouble on this clutch. We might take this thing apart and see what we can figure out with it. So we'll bring some more spray. I'm gonna go get Joseph, one of my subscribers from Tennessee. He called, and I hope he's gonna stop by. If he does, I'm bringing him back, because I need a spotter to help me out here. So far so good though. We've gotten 1 winch working, 1 more winch. So I don't know. Throw a cable on it, hook it to a tree. See if it'll help pull this thing off ahead. That's 5/8 cable I got clamped. Here's the cable for the drag. We could hook it right to the bottom of that pine, because it's not real long cable. We can hook it to that pine and just see what happens. And it's either going to pull the pine up or kill the engine or move the crane or help move the crane. Maybe that's what I need to get help moving forward. I don't know. I'm going to get somebody here, that way they can watch up under and see if them chains are tightening or anything while we're trying it. So, all right, Be back with you shortly. Okay, folks, so played with it a little bit. We've got one lever working, so I think we've got the hoist lever in neutral now. And we're working on the pilot house lock lever. And working on, we got Joe over here working on getting this cover off. We're gonna go ahead and take this entire top off and take a look at the gears and everything in there. And somebody said about explaining to them about how it works and stuff. So here it goes. Best explanation I can give anyway. So you got the engine, you got an engine clutch, which is a over the center clutch. Then you have a worm gear drive, which is what we replaced, and it drives this entire gearbox. Well, in this gearbox is 4 clutches. This clutch with a brake band. So this runs all the time, as long as you got the engine clutch dogged in. It runs all the time, and then when you dog the clutch in, it raises the winch. The foot pedal is what stops the brake on it. That keeps your winch from dropping. This one works the same way. Both of them are exactly the same. And both of them pulls winches. This pulls the rear winch. So this one's for the drag bucket. It goes right through there. And this one would be for the hoist on the boom, or the cable on the boom. And then the other one, which is in the back, that runs down, is to raise and lower the boom. So you have levers for this one, levers for this one. You don't have a lever for the boom hoist. That is separate from the others. You got a forward and reverse lever, and the forward and reverse lever works the spin on the house to turn it left and right, and it also works forward and reverse on the tracks, and it works up and down on the boom. And basically you got a transmission that shifts between them 3, and that's what we're working on, is trying to get it in the right gear, out from between 2 gears or whatever's wrong with it. So we're taking the cover off just because sometimes if you take stuff apart just to check stuff, you're better off, and you know better how it works also. That way it won't be as bad to figure out the problem if you know how it works. So that's what we're doing now. All right, folks, we're going to fire it up. We do have it swinging. We got all 3 winches working, and just no drive yet. Give it time. I think it says record, don't it? REC at the top.
Recording.
Retired or recording?
Well, I could say it, but it might be offensive.
Oh, somebody put the switch on that side.
Oh, yeah.
That's all right, we'll get you. We got her.
Rookies.
Doing something.
Yep.
We're getting there. Just ain't made it there yet. So I think what we've got is we got to free up the house lock. So as soon as we get the house lock to where it'll lock, I think we'll be able to drive it. So that's our problem now. But we did get all the winches working, and I think that's good to go. So we will keep at it, and want to. Right there, there's why Joe came over here to help.
Yeah.
Split his pants open too.
Yes.
So, but we'll hopefully have this thing moving next time we come. So I'll probably go ahead and post this tonight. And I did find the seat, which I'm tickled about. Laying here. That's the flip down seat. I mean, we can put another seat on it, but it's nice to have that bracket. It flips up and then you can walk by it and then it flips back down so you can sit. And I plan on being a really lazy operator, so I need to do that. Flex pipe, I'll have it tomorrow too for the exhaust. So hopefully we'll get that and maybe go ahead and be able to move it. I think I'll bring the torches over because we're having, some PB blaster.
Well, it come out 5 years after.
Huh?
Yeah.
5 years after?
Since 1957.
Okay. Well, they didn't use it on what was new then. So we pulled the gearbox cover off the top. I didn't film any of that. Did have a little water in it. I actually put some diesel fuel in it. And that's probably a lot of what helped us get it freed up and get everything working. And we're going to drain that and put gear oil back in it, of course. But and it's got some gear oil in it too, but pretty greasy and hard now compared to what it was. But everything's working out fine. We didn't see any problems with any gears, no teeth bad, anything like that. And I think, of the 3 operations that forward and reverse clutches do, which the 3 operations is the boom up and down, the swing, and the travel. We've got the swing and the boom up and down taken care of, even though we don't have a cable on it. So we're good to go there, and we just need to get the drive for it. And then we're going to head up yonder somewhere, that way, out of here. Even if it don't steer, we're still going to do something. One way or the other, we're going to get it out of here. So that's our goal. So, all right, appreciate everybody watching. Till next time, bye. Say bye, Joe.
Bye.
Joe.
Joe.